Alright, what's happening? It's RockTheDoc here to talk to you about this hip flexor stretch that I see a lot of people doing, but they could be doing a lot better, right? So usually you see somebody drop down on one knee and they trying to chase that stretch, right? You're kind of leaning all the way forward here, getting as far forward as you can until you feel something right here, right? Especially with these guys, those hip flexors, iliopsoas, TFL. Those guys can get pretty tight, right? So we're always kind of chasing this stretch, but there's a better way to do that, right? And it involves what we call tilting the pelvis, anterior or forward or posterior backwards, right? So I want you to think about the hips as a bowl of water, right? You can tilt forward, so it's almost like I'm putting a little arch, right? And tilting my hips forward, so I'm pouring water out the front of the bowl. Or I could take that and pour water out the back of the bowl. So it's almost like I'm doing the exact opposite. Imagine if I was a dog, I'd be tucking my tail in between my legs, right? So a better visual for you. Forward, pouring water out the front of the bowl, so I'm here. Backwards, pouring water out the back of the bowl, so I'm here, right? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take that backwards and we're gonna hold it, right? So as I'm in this position right here, I'm tilting backwards, so I'm pouring water out the back of that bowl, right? I already start to feel this tighten up a little bit more because now we're bringing these guys to the forefront. Now, as I hold that pelvic tilt backwards and then I come forward, this guy isn't even letting me stop, or it's not letting me go any further than here. I'm already hitting these guys a lot more intensely than what I would if I was just kind of chasing this stretch, right? So what you want to do, make sure you've got that posterior pelvic tilt. So we're pouring that water out the back of the bowl and then come forward. I can't even touch the door before I start to feel that tightness in here. So this is a great way to kind of take this stretch to the next level and really hit those areas that you're going for. It's RockTheDoc.